Oh, g'day again. Okay, well, I was about to say we've finished, but it's not finished until you're happy with it. Basically, I won't finish spraying, but yeah, there's a bit of dust in it. It's always going to get in the shed like this. I mean, I hosed the entire shed out yesterday. I've got a fan going and whatever, but yeah, it's still getting dust in it. I've actually got a few runs too, a bit out of practice, so I usually get runs, but I suppose it's because there's all these little fiddly bits, but yeah, I've got a couple. Yeah, it's basically pretty reasonable. I think I like this blue in that it blends really well. This is the thing where I'd had to rub it back previously in the base coat. I said I went round, touched all them spots up, then went over it and gave it one more whole coat, complete coat over the whole lot, and yeah, none of it's noticeable. So it's where, if you're an amateur painter like me, do a little bit here and there, or even doing your first one, stay away from, if you can. I mean, it's a bit hard if you've got a, late model car and you're trying to, touch it up or restore it, but yeah, pearl colours don't blend that well. And see, this is a Ford factory colour from 70s and 80s, and this is pre-pearl, before they brought out pearls. It's metallic, but yeah, any trouble at all blending this colour, and being dark like it is, it covers really well. As I said, other than the touch-up bits, it's basically only had two coats, or two full coats and a mist coat, and so I put two coats of 2K clear on it, 2-pack, and I said, I managed to get a few runs, a bit out of practice here, so. But yeah, it's no great demo. See, there's a big hanger there. Actually, if we're going to get a run anywhere, that's a good spot, because I'm planning to do a two-tone. This is going to be a sort of a shade of black under here, because originally the original fairing was in two halves. It separated along here, and the bottom half was just grey, and so I'm more than likely going to mask this up and do a black colour or something along here. Yeah, I've got it again. That's pretty bad actually. Got two lots of runs. This is the thing with the clear. You're trying to get it smooth. You don't want to get it dry. When it's dry, it's really hard to get a shine back in it when you're buffing it. It's you want it blended, but as I said, it's no great drama. There's a technique for getting runs out, and I'll show you in a later video, which won't be for a week or two now anyway. Let this harden properly, and I'll show you how to take them runs out. It's no great drama. But as I said, there's dust all over it, and there always is. That's what happens when you don't have a spray booth. I mean, even professionals in spray booths, they still get a little bit here. They don't get anywhere near the amount I've got. But as I said, once again, it's no great drama. It's a bit extra time. You got to rub it out with a bit of 2000 grit or something and buff it. So it can be a drama if you're trying to get like a factory texture, because like especially newer cars. The older cars they used to actually buff them smooth, but new cars aren't smooth. They got just a very sort of light orangey peel. Not really orange peel, but they got texture in them anyway. And see, in trying to get this dust out and buff it, it'll end up smooth as glass, you know. And as I said, if you're trying to get a factory look, you don't want that. But yeah, motorbikes are different anyway. Motorbikes are generally buff smooth anyway. Well, these models were anyway. So all the early ones, but yeah, we've got another big hanger along here somewhere. Yeah, so that's a pretty big one. But generally it's pretty good. There is an issue, or there was an issue. Let's see if it's still an issue. And you can have a hanger down in there. Probably can't see that on the camera. Actually, that's filled in. That was a bit unlevel, you know, like from when I rubbed back the primer, but yeah, well, that's actually levelled off. There. That's good, because that was a bit of a concern, because I thought it stood out, you know, it looked really bad. I had to rub it out, then I'd have to touch up the blue, which would be an issue because I don't actually have any more. I've used it all. And I generally try and keep a little bit left, you know, in case you do get a scratch or something, you know, so that you can touch it up. But yeah, I didn't have a lot of paint to start with, and yeah, after having to fix up those fish eyes, yeah, got another run on there. Got a bit heavy with it. Anyway, as I said, no great drama. So, but yeah, so hopefully I won't need to touch up any of the blue because I've used it all up. Yeah, I would have liked to have actually put another coat, a third coat. I generally do 3 coats of base, but yeah, ran right out of the blue. So done one whole bike, done part of my panel van. I've actually had this paint for quite a long time. It was actually starting to go off, like starting to, yeah, get sort of, there was dry bits in it, may have come off the top too, but yeah, it's sort of a lot of mess caught in the filter. That's why you always use a filter too. Like even your thinners can have chunks of shit in it, you know. So another hanger on there. He's a bit out of practice. Anyway, as I said, generally that's okay. See, this will clean up. This will clean up alright. It'll look good. And yeah. So you know, if you haven't done paint work before, don't be afraid of it. Watch a few videos, you know, like go for videos that are, you know, from professional painters, get professional tips. And yeah, a lot of it is to do with the mixing, but you know, and a lot of them they'll use velocity cups and scales, and I've never used any of that. Yeah. I go by what it says on the tin. I go by the ratio. Yeah, you mix it to the ratio that's suggested on the tin, and I haven't had an issue. And you always go and test it. I mean, you look around the shed, you see all the bits of colour around the shed. That's from testing it. As I said, I'll mix it up. Yeah, put some reducer in it, and I'll spray it on the wall. See how it goes there. Yeah, see how thin it lays out. If it's too thick, I'll go and put some more thinners on it, and even then, you know, sometimes I'll hold it there and see how much I can put it on before it starts to run, just to give myself a bit of an idea of how thick I can put it on. Because it varies from paint to paint, and how much you thin it, the temperature. There's a few variants in it, but yeah, the point I was making is that don't be afraid to try. See? I mean, I got runs everywhere. Look, here's another one. Big daggy hanger on that one. But it's not that much of a drama because you fix it up and you buff it. Yeah, and if you learn how to take out your runs, rub out your orange peel, you know. Like this is probably one of the worst jobs I've ever done. Oh, no, actually, no, the fairline's probably the worst job I've done. That's, yeah, the acrylic clearer, just, I don't know, it's just a shit brand of clear, I think. Yeah. But yeah, it's far from being the best paint job I've done, but the finished product will come out good. Yeah, it'll all clean up and it'll look great. Anyway, as I said, I'll make a video on that, and I'll probably make 2 actually. Yeah, I'll make one of getting the runs out and buffing it, and then I'll make another one when it's all assembled, and you'll be able to see that, yeah, everything's repairable. I mean, even if part of this had to be resprayed, it's still no great drama, you know. I mean, in this case, the biggest drama would be I'd have to go and buy small paint. Yeah, and I'd probably have to buy a litre because they probably wouldn't want to mix just a little bit, probably because of the difficulty of it. Difficulty of getting it right, but yeah, with acrylic and 2K paints, just about anything is fixable. So yeah, you do a lousy paint job, don't stress over it, fix it up. Alright, well, thanks again for watching, and hit a like please, and we'll catch you again. Bye.